Good morning, welcome back. It's 6:46 and today we're getting to spotlight an amazing team.
They really are amazing. Drew is introducing us to a father and son who are raising money for some great causes. They've been running all morning. Tell us more, Drew, about Micah's Miles.
The son is Micah Snell. He is leading the charge here this morning as we do a little early morning running at Doc Harris Stadium in Camas. The dad is Jeff behind Micah this morning. I also have Susie, Micah's mom, next to me, and I do believe there's an older sister somewhere behind us. Mackenzie, where'd you go? I wanted to give you some love. She's walking now. Go get him, big sister. So Micah's Miles started 5 years ago in honor of Micah Snell. Micah was born with a genetic mutation that limits his speech, his movement, his development, but his family still knew that his spirit was growing and it was strong and they wanted to share it with the community. So I ask you, Jeff Snell, you started Micah's Miles in 2012 to share your son's spirit. Talk about the progress and how successful the organization has been in those 5 years.
Yeah, so we have completed now 23 marathons. We've raised over $50,000 for different organizations in the community. And Micah has, I think last count, like maybe 1,600 Facebook followers.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty popular guy. We can't really go out in the community without people saying, is this Micah? I'm like, yeah, it's Micah.
So Jeff, you told me you ran about 9 marathons before you ever ran one with Micah. You've run over 20 now with your son. The difference when running with Micah in a marathon as opposed to before when you did it alone?
Well, sometimes when you're running alone, you know, you're kind of in your own head about what's inspiring you to move. And with Micah, you just look down, you see his little head, and you think about you know, the abilities that you have and just being out and running. Sometimes you take that for granted. And so it's just awesome. I feel connected to him. This wheelchair that I'm going to make you push in a little bit, it just feels like a part of me now when I run. If I don't have him, I miss him.
You're already pushing me a bit by having me run in general. Susie, you are also not the runner that Jeff and Micah are. I want to talk to you, though, because I love mothers. My sister's a mother, my wife is a mother, my mother is a mother. And you actually have twins as well. Raising twins presents its own set of challenges. You certainly have your challenges when it comes to raising Micah, but let's talk about the rewards. How rewarding has this young man been for you?
He's been absolutely amazing. I just love hanging out with him, and you know, I think one thing that we learned early on is that we really we look for those little moments, not the big milestones that everybody talks about, but those small little inch stones that, you know, a smile, or at therapy, you know, doing something new, or improving, or holding his head up for an hour. You know, those things are just amazing. And watching his big brother and big sister connect with him, and how their life path has changed because of him, and it's just been joyful and amazing.
Jeff, you have tremendous community support. I figured Brenda and Christine and Rod that I'd be running with just a family this morning, but everyone else that's with us showed up as well. And if people want to be a part of this program, Jeff, how can they get on board with Micah's Miles?
Yeah, I think the easiest way is to connect on social media, and then we have events that you can sign up to be a part of, either by sponsoring a mile of his marathon to make sure it goes to a great cause, or joining our team. There's an event called the Walk, Roll, and Run on September 16th. We always try to have the biggest team, and we've been pretty successful with that, Drew. So you can sign up for that and join Micah's Miles team and just come out and enjoy the community that Micah's created.
The good news for this duo, they've got the Vancouver Marathon coming up. They'll tackle that next. The good news for me is that this segment is through and I can get back to doing what I do best, walking a little bit slower. Guys, we're out of time. Back to you.
Drew. I've loved your segment all morning long. That's phenomenal. And I love the word inch stone. You know, I mean, that's an inspiration to all of us. We can all take a little time to enjoy something small.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good reminder.
It is.
I like that.